If anybody asks me who is the greatest American of all time, for the last 10 years, I've said the same thing. Basically, Michael Jordan. The reason why this video is not tagged Michael Jordan is the greatest American of all time is because I have a sense of who Michael Jordan is, and he probably won't like that kind of tag. Not now, maybe when he's dead or something. But I think people quite don't quite understand basically how great he was as a player. I think he was greater than basketball. What he accomplished was greater than basketball. And my emphasis on being a fan of his is not even about basketball because I don't even like basketball. It's basically how he played basketball, the seriousness he played basketball. I even have a saying: Michael Jordan never lost a basketball match, because how can you lose when you give your all? When you give your all, you play so brilliantly. Even if the score is not in your favor, basically, I think if you give a fantastic performance, that's like victory to me, because most people, when they're on the losing side, they just play shabbily. But Michael Jordan always played at his optimum, always gave his best, and I think that's what impresses me. Another thing that impresses me is he kept on generating reasons why he could keep his performances up to a high level. Sometimes he played for the crowd, sometimes he played for the city of Chicago, he played sometimes for his legacy, he played for his teammates, and that's one of the things you really have to do. To be on top of your game for a long time, you really have to change the reason why you're doing a thing, because after a while you could get tired for doing something. So it's very important to keep on changing the reason why you're doing something, because that reason gives you fire to keep on moving on. Then also one thing I think everybody can learn from is his hating to lose. Some people actually mock it. He never could keep his competitive fire down, but you should never keep your competitive fire down. If you really want to be great, you have to go all out all the time. Keep on looking for your greatness, keep on trying to be great, giving your all the time. So when people say he will never turn his competitive nature down, I think that's a brilliant thing. And look at his legacy. Look at how people still talk about him, 30 years after he's finished playing basketball. It's because he was serious about it and he gave his all. And he never let his competitive fire burn out. So if you're doing business, whether you're doing business or whatever you're doing, you're an actor, to be at the top of your game, you really have to want to be the best. You really have to hate losing. When you hate losing, that's like fire. You lose, it gives you more fire. It's like adding fire, it's like adding charcoal to the fire. So I think basically, I would always rate Michael Jordan as the greatest American of all time, because it's his mind. I think he had the right mind, for success. I think everybody should try and emulate that type of mind. I think it's to your own detriment if you laugh at Michael Jordan, because I think basically he should be laughing at everybody, because he had the right set of mind, he had the right mind frame, and he's achieved success because of his mind frame. And if you really want to achieve success, you really have to adopt the Michael Jordan mind frame.